Hi folks, welcome to day 3 of Algebra C. Today we're going to be learning about how to multiply polynomials. Alright, so we already know a little bit about polynomials and how to add and subtract them. So today we're going to be learning about how to multiply them. So in order to multiply a polynomial, what you have to remember is you always multiply the coefficients. Alright, so you're going to multiply the numbers. All right, but you'll add exponents. And this comes from our exponent rules, all right, way back when we did that in chapter 6, I believe. So if you had something like 3x squared times 2x, you're going to have to multiply your numbers, so 3 times 2 to get 6. But then you add your exponents, so 2 plus 1, because remember, even though it's not there, there is an implied 1, you get x cubed, all right? So that's how you, like the base way to multiply a polynomial. It's the easiest way, and honestly, it's like the most useful way. But let's do a formal example. So if you have an f of x that's 3x cubed, and maybe your g of x, your second polynomial, is 4x to the 4th plus 5x cubed minus 7x plus 2. So if we're going to be multiplying f times g, we're going to want to go ahead and write it out. So we have 3x cubed times 4x to the 4th plus 5x cubed minus 7x plus 2. Now the biggest thing here is you have to remember to distribute to every single part. I'm going to use a different color because you can't really see that as well. But you have to distribute to every single component. So we have 3x cubed times 4x to the 4th. 3 times 4 gets us 12. X cubed times x to the 4th gets an x cubed plus, so x3 plus 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. We're going to do that exact same concept with our next term. So we have 3x cubed times 5x cubed. Well, we multiply our coefficients, so 3 times 5 gets us 15. X cubed times x cubed gets us x3 plus 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. Then we're going to go ahead and do that with our next one. So we have 3x cubed times negative 7x. So we have 3 times negative 7 to get negative 21. X cubed times x gets us x to the 3 plus 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. And last but not least, I did not draw the arrows to everyone, but you can always go back in and do that in your notes. But last but not least, we have 3x cubed times 2. So remember, your numbers still multiply, so 3 times 2 gets us 6. Then we have an x cubed times an x to the 0, right, a 1. So we have 3 plus 0, which is just 3. All right. So that's how we multiply our polynomials. Now, today we're only doing simple multiplication using a monomial term, only one term. Whereas tomorrow we'll be doing multiplication of bigger polynomials like binomials and trinomials, all right? But I wanted to just start you off with something a little bit easier, so that way you all know the basics. My strong recommendation is, for most of you, this is going to be sufficient. This is going to be enough to know how to multiply for your mini assignment. If you need more help, read through my notes, right? I write a lot of detail in my notes. I write out like different things that are just, I think, overall helpful for y'all. So if you actually go through and read through my notes, that will be extremely useful if you get stuck, all right?